change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Whoa!
Well, guys, a new video has dropped. This is from the cell phone of the ICE agent who shot and killed Renée Good just a few days ago. That right there is Renée Good's wife. Yep, it's one of those. Don't judge. Let's just stick to the facts. It's one of those, but she's a great mother and everything, they're just as good as everybody else. They got no problems. They got no issues over there. Right. Everyone playing along. That there, of course, is Renée Good. Some of her last words were, I ain't even mad at you, bro. And that's, Democrats are very compelled by this. That means that she's a good person. And then at the end of the video, he says, Eff-ing Beach. And I got to tell you guys, that is one of the nicest things you could ever say to someone who just tried to hit you with their car. I would have said a effing C. Oh, yeah, I'll throw the C out word for that.
How dare you?
Effing POSC WTFB. Ooh, I would have went off. Democrats being simple-minded, stupid, I don't know, maybe it's dishonesty and evil at this point, are saying, him saying effing B is some sort of sign that he really wanted to murder that day. Really? Can we share a country with people that think like this, guys? Because I don't think we can. If you want to live in a country where you think you can interrupt and obstruct federal agents from doing their jobs just because you want to, because you care about illegal immigrants or something, and you can literally drive into them as they're holding a gun saying, stop that right now, well, there's no country that I want to share with you. You guys are absolutely insane. And you need to be locked up. That's my idea. I want to turn the universities into mental institutions. I want to turn the prisons into universities. I'm changing things up big time. I'm a reformer. So this needs to be said, because here's the thing you need to keep in mind as we watch this. There are facts to this case that make it very obvious who is right and who is wrong. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch this as somebody with a logical brain, capable of reasoning, Democrats. ChatGPT is not capable of this. I'm capable of this. And 99% of my audience is capable of this. This is what we see when we watch this video. So let's start at the top. So Democrats, do you think you should be allowed to just impede traffic and do whatever the heck you want, and a law enforcement officer doesn't have to tell you to get out of your car and stop doing that so other people can get around and do stuff? I mean, this is not a protest. You're actively obstructing their operations. That's not innocent. That already is a crime.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later.
Look at this. Ben Shapiro. Is that Ben Shapiro or Nick Fuentes, guys? It looks kind of like Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes, what are you doing married to this Renée Good chick? You got a lot to answer for. Guys, don't get me started on this type. This type wants to be tough. This type thinks that masculinity means just being a rude bully. When you're actually a guy, you don't have to act tough, and you don't always have to try to look like a skateboarder either.
Hey, we don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
Do you want to come at us? Look at how small you are. Look at how tiny her feet are, guys. Do you want to come at us? You have little kid feet. That is the least threatening visage. If you're a guy, you're like, yeah, I could take that. 99.9% of guys can take that in terms of a fighting, not hooking up. No, I don't think a lot of guys are signing up to take that. I mean, they can take that as in, hey, you down to fight this person? And they say, well, let me see the feet. Let me see the feet. Well, yeah, sure, I'll fight them.
You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch.
Oh, they're so innocent. You want to come at us? Want to come at us? Democrats, Democrat politicians, don't you think that that's kind of escalating language? You're inviting them to hit you? Or, I mean, can you imagine a cop saying, want to come at me? Want to come at me? You're egging them on. That means you're not innocent. She was an innocent mother of 3, guys. She loved to do art and read poetry. Oh, okay. Who gives a damn? That has nothing to do with the case. Sorry. Go tell your friends. You guys can have a party about it and talk about our poetry. We're focusing on the facts of the case, you idiots.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
Okay, right there. Get out of the car. Get out of the effing car. Now, Democrats, can we all agree that she's not getting out of the car? You know for a fact some Democrats are thinking, no, she was trying to get out, but maybe her seatbelt took too much. They're lying pieces of crap. Is she getting out of the car? No, actually, her wife is trying to get into the car. Okay, well, this is making less sense by the second. For such an innocent person, maybe she was startled. She panicked, guys. I love how they think that's a reason that she shouldn't have got shot. Well, she panicked. Well, yeah, let's say he panicked too. Checkmate. If you're stupid, you think saying she panicked means that she has a right to drive into the ICE agent and he needs to just let himself be killed first. Allahu Akbar! Truly the dumbest people in the world.
Get out of the car.
She doesn't even hesitate to go. He's still in front of the car. Do you see that, Democrats? He's in the way of the car at this moment. You know how we know? Oops! That's how we know he was in front of the car. No, he jumped in front of. I mean, these people are liars.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car.
That's not even a good rip, lesbian. Go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Okay, don't call him big boy. You're trying to be a guy, right? Guys don't say that to other guys. Be cool. Be suave. Be tomboy type thing, guys. Not lumberjacks with a bad attitude.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
She's smiling. See this look of look at this. Get out of the car. Look at her face after.
Out of the car.
Get out of the car. Nope. I'm going to do whatever I want. No, I don't think I'm going to. Look at that. That's a look of thrills. She is having a joyride, guys. Get out of the car. Nope. I think I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. Because I vote for the Democratic Party and we don't believe in responsibility. We believe that you can be a victim and a martyr simply by being a piece of crap who's making a bunch of bad decisions. There's no point in even talking to a Democrat about politics. They're stupid. They are in a cult. And I have a lot of experience with people in cults. My brother is a Jehovah's Witness. Can you imagine how difficult that is? I mean, it is the same thing. It messes up their brains. They don't know how to act. What do? Let them hit you with their car? Thankfully, Jehovah's Witnesses aren't insane like this. They have to be holding the Bible to be insane.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
No, I think I'm going to put my car in reverse so I can clear the way. And this is another thing with the Democrat misdirection. They'll say, she was trying to get away. Yes, I understand that, idiots. She was trying to get away, but there was somebody in front of the car. Oh, she forgot to check. Yes, that makes her guilty. Why is this so hard, Democrats?
That's what she said.
And Democrats will say, well, he didn't have to shoot her. Yes, Democrats. He didn't have to shoot her. He could have allowed himself just to get run over. He might have bounced off to the side. He might have just broke a hip. Why do you think that someone should be allowed to break your hip or even run over your pinky toe when you're a law enforcement officer telling them to stop? Why do you think suddenly they should be allowed to keep doing whatever they want to do and that you need to literally be hurt first before you can do anything? In the Democrats' view, as an ICE agent, you need to literally die first before you can retaliate. He would have been allowed to shoot at the moment he lost consciousness and was taken to heaven. Then he was allowed to shoot. I honestly think in the Democrat brain, that actually probably makes sense. You could find a significant amount of these people that would say, yeah, as an ICE agent, you need to be trained better, blah, blah, blah. You need to be trained in mental health issues so you know how to deal with people like us. No, Democrats, we're not doing that anymore. Your mental health issues are your own issues. We're not coddling to stupid children that want to act like idiots. We're not doing that anymore. That was the old guard. We have a new sheriff in town. His name is Donald Trump, and he has Pam Bondi, who's a traitor to our nation, who's not doing a damn thing. Now you can see the feet I was talking about. They're really small.
Big boy, go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
Democrats, was she warned to get out of the car? Be honest. Be honest.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine.
Yeah, they know no one's going to arrest them or do anything because Pam Bondi's too busy doing nothing. Until proven otherwise, guys, we need to assume that Pam Bondi is a traitor to our nation. Seriously. I know it's a bitter pill. I know you're like, Sean, there's 3 more years. Not if they take out Donald Trump, and they already tried. You need to move on them. They are dangerous people, and Donald Trump is taking too long. Now, look, I still think they're working it out and it'll happen, and it's getting worse by the day for the Democrats. It's becoming like a mess. They can't make this go away. So what do? Riot. This is what they do. Rioting is how Democrats change the subject when things are looking really bad for them. I don't know why the Democrats can't see what we see. Is it because they're dishonest? Is it because they're dumb, very dumb, don't know how to think, don't understand spatial reasoning, basic critical thinking, don't understand logic, appeal to emotion, and really couldn't care less about the facts, which is kind of a sign of mental illness, if we're being honest. I mean, if you don't care about the truth just because you're angry, like, there's something wrong with you.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
The eyes are a little bit crazy, guys.
ICE agent in front of your car, what can I get you?
Yeah, I'd like to drive right through you and lose my life over something stupid because I've been indoctrinated in Democrat politics.
Oh, okay. Well, you know that's super illegal, and we're allowed to shoot you.
Yeah, I get that.
Were you planning on running right through him, or were you just going to knock him to the side?
I was just going to press the pedal when he was in front of me, and whatever happens with physics figures it out.
Oh, okay, that's definitely attempted manslaughter or something like that.
I don't give a damn. I'm going to do what I want.
Okay, come through.
It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch.
As a man, okay, I can confidently say there is nothing funnier than a feisty little butch lesbian type person. It is hilarious. It is one of the funniest things, especially when one of their girlfriends is kind of into you. I've been in some situations where the femme, I guess one's the femme and one's the masculine. When the femme lesbian is kind of flirting with me a little bit, and these ones get really pissed off. It's adorable in a way with their little feet. You know, their little feet, they're going to beat me up with their low upper body strength. No.
You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
She tries to get into the car, and look at this. This is probably the most conclusive. Get out of the car. No, I'm going to look right at the officer into the camera. Look down at the transmission. Shift it into drive. I think she did reverse real quick. Then drive. He is still in front of the car. That's it. He is clearly in front of the car. He is still in front of the car. It's kind of funny how he went, whoa! It's actually pretty funny. Right here, he's in front of the car. Democrats, do you think he zoomed in at that exact moment? He's in front of the car, in front of the car, in front of the car, in front of the car. He's in front of the car. He's still in front of the car. And look, boom, he gets hit. He's in front of the car. Her driving is an aggressive act. She's in a car, a 2-ton vehicle, 4,000 pounds. That is a weapon. Doesn't matter if she was armed with a gun. She had a car. She was driving the car. You cannot blame an officer for shooting at her unless you are an idiot or you're evil. Which one's it gonna be, Democrats? Because that's where we're at. If you watch this video and you think she's innocent and you think the ICE agent wanted to murder her, you are an idiot or you are evil. I'm going to give you the benefit of the and say that you're just brainwashed into one of the dumbest, most satanic piece of crap cults you can imagine. And that's me being nice. Wake the hell up. Come to Jesus, wake the hell up, and get out of that dumb, godless cult called the Democratic Party.
You want to come at us?
You want to come at us. Now listen to what she says
come
here.
At us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
I say you go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead. Now watch this.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
Out of the car. Get out of the effing car.
Get out of the car.
Drive, baby, drive. Now, when she says drive, baby, drive, look at where the officer is in relation to the car. He's literally right in front of the car. Democrats, do you see this? Drive, baby, drive. There's an ICE agent in front of your car. But she's innocent, according to Democrats.
Whoa.
Just right after I hear, whoa!
Get out of the car.
Drive, baby, drive. Case closed, and she's listening to you. See the car? See where he's at? Stupid Democrats? Brainwashed idiots? Do you see where he's at? Or are you so dense and so dishonest in your soul that you're going to say, no, he could have jumped over the car. He's like Kobe Bryant in that commercial. He could have jumped over the car like he was in the Matrix.
Whoa.
Whoa. And he says, and they're like, oh, that's so mean. That is the nicest thing you can say, by far. She just tried to drive her car into him, and you're going to blame him for saying effing bitch? What is wrong with you people? Nick Shirley says, white liberal women have literally become the death of themselves. That is for sure true. It is really sad what's happened to white women. I'm not happy about it. Kangmin Lee says she hits the gas right as soon as the ICE agent is in front of her. She tried to run him over. End of story. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Autism Capital says, what is there even left to say? You see the antagonizing. You see the command of the wife saying, drive, baby, drive. You see the acceleration. You see the impact. Even if you accept that she was trying to run away, she accelerated into the officer. It's open and shut self-defense. I completely agree with that. Mays says, laughing and taunting ICE while blocking the road. That's strange. The mainstream media told us that they were just randomly on their way home and not looking for any trouble. Yep, that's pretty much how it goes. Tim Young says she looks right at him when she steps on the gas. That's attempted murder. That is literally all that you need to know. That's it. That's the end. Liberocrat says liberals told you she was panicked and in fear for her life, just trying to get away. This video shows her partner, they weren't married, told her to run. And that's exactly what she did. She didn't just run. She said, drive, baby, drive. And so they're not married? It's getting spicy, guys. I meme, therefore I am says, so let me get this straight. Renée Good lost custody of her 2 children. Instead of fighting for them, she and her partner were fighting for violent foreign criminals to be allowed to stay in our country. I got it. This is the left's new hero. God help us. Seriously. Damani Felder says, if you're a U.S. citizen running around here in America screaming F ICE and inciting violence against federal agents, you should get deported right along with the illegals you're trying to protect. Nick Freitas says, for decades, the leftist mob has behaved like a spoiled brat, kicking and screaming, insisting that their demands be met and rioting when they're not. And for years, they've been placated. The macro version of gentle parenting hasn't worked. Time to try something else. That is really where we're at. We need to show strength. It's not going to look good. I know Democrats are going to complain. I don't care. So tell me what you think. I have a couple more videos I'm going to make on this. But guys, this is really a major point in our country's history where such an obvious thing happened that a normal person would see and go, oh, okay, yeah, that's too bad. But, you know, she drove into him. And a big percentage, a significant percentage is saying, nope, that's not what I see. What I see is a murder and the ICE agent's wrong. That's dangerous. We're at that point in human history. So let's pray for the Democrats that they can wise up, stop being so evil and stupid. And tell me what you think in the comments. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one.